Guys, welcome back. What you're looking at is one of our last videos, and what I want to do is kind of show you some things here. You will notice that in the comment section we say see the very important update at the pin comment, and what we have been doing is putting all the updated information as to new studies as to when the possible dates for the rapture to occur. And in our last video, we had the reply. The problem with the putting information in the comment section or any part of on the video, you can't make a copy of it. If you try to make a copy of it, it won't work. And all the updated information is found in the comment section. And what happened, people want to make a copy of this information where they can share or have some way of having this information so they can refer to it at their convenience. And so anyway, in our last video, we got a reply, do you have this information on the web anywhere that I can copy and share? And so what we have done is come up with a Google document that we keep updating as time goes on when new information comes in, and that can be found one of two places. In the at the end of the comment, there's a link to this Google document that has all the information there, and also in the description box. And it is found, that link is found right here. Okay, so let's go to that document. When you click on that link, it will take you to the Google document. And once in the Google document, here's all the information, and we're going to kind of go through this information. But once you're in the Google document, what is good about this, you have a number of options. You have the ability to copy information. Like if you're on a phone or something and you want to copy certain sections, you can hit copy, and you could go to the notepad of your phone. Every phone has a notepad, and you can paste that information there very simply, very easily. Let's get back to where we were. Another thing too is that you have the option, you can bookmark this page, you can share it by either Facebook, or what I'd recommend is to add it to your home page on your phone or computer. Okay, let's kind of go through this document. There's some interesting information, and we have included a number of YouTube videos that we feel is some of the most interesting and important study videos that you can see out there, and we keep this up to date. The first video, when is the rapture? And this takes you to the History Channel. They came up with, let me get there. Okay, the History Channel several years ago came up with a real good video. I'll play the first part of it here, but the best rapture video that they came out to explain what the rapture is and what is predicted. And I'll play the first part of it here.
End of days. New Testament prophecies suggest that as a final apocalypse approaches, many devout Christians may suddenly disappear in a supernatural event known as the rapture. In the blink of an eye, millions are gone. Massive pileups occur as cars hurtle out of control with no one behind the wheel. An airliner on final approach suddenly has no pilot. Chaos erupts everywhere. But this unsettling event is only the beginning of what will be the most turbulent period in human history.
I'll stop it there. Anyway, watch the rest of it. It is a very good explanation of what the rapture is. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, it goes on, and here's the meat. What time period are we looking at? In Matthew 24, Jesus said, when Israel was once again set up as a nation, they were given a maximum of 80 years. This is known as the fig tree generation, before one shall be taken and the other one left. Which, in other words, before the rapture and the starting of the tribulation. Israel was founded in May 14th, 1948. And we get the definition of a generation in Psalm 90, verse 10, to be either 70 years, but if you have strength, of 80 years. A biblical generation is 70 years to not greater than 80 years. In other words, everything must happen before Israel reaches 81 years, which is on May 14th, 2029. If we calculate the years, we come up with a drop-dead rapture date of the following. May 14th, 1948 plus 81 years, because 81 years, when it turns 81, that is the end of the 80-year limit. So using Gregorian calendar, if we add 81 years, we come up with the end of the tribulation of May 14th, 2022. Well, end of it, May 14th, 2029, subtract a 7-year tribulation, May 14th, 2022. But here's the problem. The Bible does not use a 365-day year. The Bible, a biblical year, is 360-day year. So if we take the same parameters, Israel became a nation May 14th, 1948. You add 81 biblical years. So in other words, when it becomes 81 years, biblically speaking, which is 29,160 days, that gets the end of the tribulation being Wednesday, March the 15th, 2028. Okay? That is the end of everything. That is when Jesus comes down, sets up his kingdom. Armageddon takes place before that date. But here's what's interesting. We take the end of the tribulation and subtract 7 biblical years, which is 2,520 days, and it comes up to Wednesday, April the 21st, 2021. Now, biblical prophecy, we've included a number of Grant Jeffries instructions, and it's amazing. Based on the 360-day biblical year, Bible prophecy predicted the exact day that he points out in the videos that's listed below. It predicted the exact day that Jesus entered Jerusalem and the exact day when Israel once again became a nation. And to click on the videos, I would suggest you watch each one of the videos because it is very interesting. And by clicking on that, you get a redirect. And to pull up the video, click here. And it pulls up the video.
Slavery. They forbade the Jews to even come within sight of the holy city.
But anyway,
so they knew that
watch
Jerusalem
each one of the videos. Grant Jeffrey is awesome in his explanation of biblical prophecy, and you'll get a big benefit by watching it. So in other words, if the prophecies are correct, and this April the 21st date is very high, but we're going to look at some other dates too but anyway, if the prophecy is correct that Jesus gave in Matthew about the fig tree generation, the rapture, the start of the Great Tribulation, the apocalypse, and the beginning of the end will start on Wednesday, April the 21st, 2021, to no later than May the 14th, 2021. So, is it possible to kind of narrow the time line down?